Hey everyone, Alex here from the Vineyard, and I am so excited to share with you what I'm going to be doing as part of Lent, and hopefully to invite you on the journey with me. We as a church, Caleb has asked us and charged us with this one thing. It's to add something in our lives to move us towards Christ in the season of Lent. You know, Lent its whole purpose is to prepare our hearts and our spirit for Easter, for the resurrection, the death and resurrection of Jesus. And so moving towards the Lord could look like a lot of different things. It could look like just adding a habit, a daily reminder to pray for 2 minutes. Or maybe, Lent is often associated with fasting, or maybe you just want to spend more time in worship with the Lord. Or maybe it's serving. Maybe you're going to be committed to help out with all the food outreaches from here until Easter. Something like that. It doesn't have to be necessarily with our church, but just helping those around you, helping our neighbors. That's a part of what we really firmly believe in as a church. And so you're going to hear from a number of people on our staff at the Vineyard of what they're doing. So, and the whole purpose of that is so that you get a picture of what Lent looks like in real life. It's not just this concept out in the sky. This is what I'm doing to seek the Lord and to prepare my heart for Easter. And you're going to hear from, you've heard from Caleb last week. You're going to hear from Scott and from Christina and Dylan and all of these staff members. And the heart is just to give you kind of some options, a view into what I do may not work in your life, but maybe what Scott does will. And that's the whole point. Okay, so my practice for Lent this year, I'm going to be fasting a couple of days a week. So I felt like the Lord asked me to take that approach, and fasting is honestly something I've never done, and it's kind of hard for me. I love food a lot. I'm sure you do too. And so when I think about it, it is really a genuine sacrifice that I can offer to the Lord. And I have a couple of points of prayer that I believe the Lord's given me to pursue him in. And so if you decide to join me in fasting food, here's what a pro tip I would give you is to fill that time. If you're going to not eat during lunch, spend your lunch break either in prayer or volunteering somewhere or in worship, listening to some worship music, reading in the Word. Replace that time of food with time with the Lord, okay? And then as you feel hungry, pray. If you get hit with man, I'm hungry, I really want to eat some food right now, just turn that sensation, turn that experience and emotion into, Lord, I want food, but help me to want you more. Okay? So if you decide to join me on the journey, I hope that you do, and I pray that the Lord would meet you in whatever way you've chosen to pursue him during the season of Lent.